So it's Assassin's Creed. The game's gonna be set in feudal Japan, and the main character is black. I'm not really seeing the issue with this. So Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer dropped not so long ago. I have yet to see it, but I've seen bits and pieces of it here and there. And the main character, one of them, is black, which has some people not so happy because of a couple of reasons. One being they think that it is historically inaccurate, and two being that they just think it's ridiculous. And usually when something like this happens, I would be on the side against the corporation, but this time I'm with the corporation. I don't see the issue with this. I don't know. And it's not just because I'm black, more so because it's a video game. And Assassin's Creed has never been known to be historically accurate. Now, to be fair, I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since Assassin's Creed 2, but I get the gist of what the games have been about since 2. I'm not like completely in the dark about where the series has been and what it's been doing. So, I know that the series has not become more historically accurate. It's loosely based off history, if anything. It's not really trying to be an accurate recreation of it. That being said, the Black Samurai thing actually is something that is in history. Now, was the guy a samurai? Was he this other thing people are calling him, which is just a samurai's like fucking I don't know. I can't remember the fucking word. I guess a sword carrier or whatever. I don't know. But what we do know is there was a black guy in Japan, in feudal Japan, and he was there. That actually did happen. So for them to want to base a game off that, I mean, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate because Assassin's Creed has never been 100% accurate to history. I don't get the issue. I would hope the game has lots of fucking references about his race and people talking about it and pointing it out. Not to say that people should absolutely shit on him, because again, he is still a samurai after all, but I think it'd be cool to see a bit of realism put in there like that, because given there would be some people saying some shit to him, you know, but at the same time, as a black guy, it would be fucking cool to have people talking shit to you, and then your character's like, oh, okay, you want to talk shit? Boom, cut the head off. That'd be cool. That's fun. Not everybody wants to play as a black guy, uh, but you got to keep in mind that the Assassin's Creed series has never had a black guy as the main character before, and if it has, it's only been like one or two. So I mean, hey, people that don't like to play as black people, just for this one game, can you just like let us have a character? Is that so bad? We're not taking an existing character and changing them to black. I can understand why people didn't like, the Little Mermaid thing. I can understand why people don't like the Fairly Odd Parents thing. I get those two things. And it's funny, the people I typically watch on YouTube seem to be trashing the game for having a black character. I haven't watched the videos entirely, so maybe they're not completely. But I'm just saying, just based off the thumbnails and titles, like, look, this guy right here. I watch his videos. I wouldn't say all the time, but I stumble across him. I kind of sometimes agree with him. He says woke Ubisoft gets destroyed after Black Samurai revealed. Like, gets destroyed for what? This is a joke. Why is it a joke? I don't understand. Because it's a Black Samurai. I don't get it. And then there was the Yellow Flash. There he is. Finally gets diverse. Assassin's Creed Shadows celebrates DEI in Japan. Changes history and divides fans. Okay, really? As if every other fucking Assassin's Creed game does not change history. Because they do. Again, the Assassin's Creed games are not trying to be historically accurate, they're just loosely based on history. And if you want, you can go into these videos and watch them more in depth. Maybe they later on go to say that's not the issue and something else is the issue. Maybe. I'm not saying to hate on these people. I just think it's funny that right as soon as they show a black guy in a game, that's the issue. That's not cool. Now, I would completely understand why they'd be mad if they, let's say, remade the first Assassin's Creed and they replaced the main dude with a black guy. It'd be like, what the fuck? And also I would get and feel a bit offended as well if they made a show about, kings and queens in England and all the characters were black. Which that actually happened, by the way. I would get why people would be like, that's fucking ridiculous, because it is fucking ridiculous. Now, if it's supposed to be completely fictional, then I don't understand why people would be mad, because it's just fictional. It's not supposed to be based on anything, not even loosely. It's fake. But yeah, I draw the line at just shitting on things because it has a black character in it, or a black character in a place they're not supposed to be, typically, because that's not the issue. And I think that the channels that typically point out the issues, like Yellow Flash and Ryan, whatever the fuck, that typically point out the issues are muddying the waters. Now, when people look at your videos and maybe they want to agree with your points, like me, for example, and they see that you think this game is a problem, as well as the Black Mermaid, they're just going to be like, okay, well, you know what? I can't take your opinion seriously because there was actually a black samurai and this game is loosely based off history. It makes no sense why you're mad. Anyways, everybody, thanks for watching and peace.